We're back with another NFL Hot Takes video on Sports Talk with Jordan featuring Jacob. This is the final part of the series where we talk about the NFC South with some great teams, some bad teams, a lot to talk about. We're going to start with the best team in the division, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, featuring many great ends. What do you think about them, Jacob?
As a Jet fan, I do not like Tom Brady, but they have so little flaws. Great O-line, solid quarterback, great receiving core, great tight end.
Oh yeah, Gronkowski is one of my favorite tight ends.
Great secondary, great middle linebacker core. They're just great.
Yeah, it pains me to say it, but they are a pretty good team. But Gronkowski is probably one of my favorite tight ends in the entire NFL, even though he's not on one of my favorite teams. The Super Bowl winners where they soundly defeated the Chiefs 31-9, which was the only time that Patrick Mahomes did not throw a touchdown, surprisingly, in the game that matters the most. And now for the Saints.
But let me... Oh, no, you're good.
Alright, so the Saints, they have a bit of a QB issue after...
Wait, I got something to say.
Alright.
I'm not going to pull some Max Kellerman 2016 stuff, but I think Tom Brady's nearing the end. This was sort of like the 1997, 1998 Chicago Bulls. They won their 6th championship. It really fulfilled the legacy. I don't think there's much more up for Brady to go. I think the decline starts this year.
Completely agree. Now back onto the Saints. Probably one of my top 3 favorite and maybe top 5 best QBs who are in the league in 2020. Maybe top 6, top 8, top 7, just a top QB in general. Drew Brees, sad to see him retire, and I think Tom Brady should do the same. But anyway, the Saints, they are way above the market cap, which is not good for them. I cannot see them doing as well as they did. The Saints and now have to do a lot of trading, gotta figure out who their next NFL franchise quarterback will be. What do you think about them?
I think they're going to be bad. Michael Thomas is having surgery. They have basically no other receivers besides that. Besides a good old line, which most of it they'll probably have to dump to clear
the market cap.
I guess the defense is all right, but a good defense does win championships, but no one ever had an insane defense without a good offense. They have no quarterback and basically no offense besides Alvin Kamara. Hot take, I don't think the Saints win more than 8 games. I see them going anywhere from 6-11 to 8-9.
Yeah, I completely agree with that assessment. And now on to the third place team, the Carolina Panthers, who have done some trading with the New York Jets. They got Sam Darnold in exchange for some draft picks. What's your opinion on them?
I thought it was a great trade for the Jets. I do think Carolina and Matt Rule is saying Sam Darnold is our guy, and I think he can have a good year. I see 40,000 yards out of Sam, 28 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. I think with DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, and Christian McCaffrey, along with a mediocre to average O-line and a growing defense, I think Carolina can be a surprise team. Not a playoff team, but a surprise team. I have a low range. I see them either going 7-10 or 8-9.
Yeah, I completely see where you're coming from there. I do see them doing better than last year. Coming off, they've been on a slow decline, but I think it's ready. I think they're ready for Carolina to have another great team, just like they used to have a few years ago. And I'm excited to see what the Panthers can bring to the table in the NFL. So now on to our final team of the series, the Atlanta Falcons, who know how to blow leads, to say the least. What do you think about them?
Well, they're chokers. Dan Quinn is awful coaching. Their front office is just bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, they have Julio Jones, they have Calvin Ridley, they have Hayden Hurst, and they somehow got Todd Gurley. Flat out awful. But I think somewhere in this draft or in the next draft, they need to take a quarterback. I think Matt Ryan's your guy for the next couple of years, but I don't think you're going anywhere with him, even though you have Julio and Calvin Ridley. The defense is awful. The O-line isn't great. I think you got to develop someone, because Matt Ryan's a choker, but he's had a good, solid statistical career as a quarterback, and I think they need to get someone to develop under Matt Ryan and get to play with Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones. I don't see them getting more than 7 wins, but I don't see them getting less than 5. So definitely not near a playoff team. But in a couple of years, if they nail that franchise guy, I could see Atlanta and nail some defensive guys. I could see Atlanta being a dangerous team.
Completely agree with you there. And that's going to wrap up this 8-part series. Stay tuned because we're going to be talking about the NFL playoffs, players to win awards in the NFL, some MLB content, some even more sports content, so much more content. So make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We'll see you next time. Bye.